Hey, before we start this episode of the Bailey Show, I want to say that anything that I say or anything that my guests might say, I want you guys to hold it strictly to us. Everything that is said is on us. It is our beliefs. It is our opinions. It is what we think. Don't hold it against my sponsors because I need my sponsors to continue my podcast. So please do not hold it to them. Please continue to shop with them. Please continue to support them. Please continue to be fans of them, even if I say something that you dislike. Now let's start this damn show. Run it, C-Note.
Hey, Deonte. Talk to him. Walk in the spot, everybody tuned in. Laugh so hard, got tears on the fit. Real conversation, no cap, no script. He bring the hit inside out quick. Funny on the surface, deep when he speak. Got stars opening up every week. From pain to the jokes, from the wins to the feet. Everybody got a side on tweet. This that vibe when the cameras roll. True come out when he in control. Club energy mixed with a late night soul. Make you laugh while he touching your soul. If you thought you know. No, you don't bring the real out, but they won't. Yeah. Welcome to the show.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's Deonte Bailey, and I'm back with another episode, man. I'm just rolling them out, ain't I? Today is it's a little unique today. I brought somebody here to kind of educate us a little bit, you know, to educate us in a space that I'm not familiar with. I don't know if I'll tap into it, but I feel like he'll educate enough minds or spark enough minds to get in that space or to help you better your skills in that space. Because I know a lot of y'all are probably in it. This guy is a day trader, sports bettor. Also, he does real estate too. So, I'm excited to learn a lot from him. Want y'all to welcome to the podcast my guy, Will Holland, everybody. Make some noise for him. Make some noise.
Yeah, the crowd going crazy. What's good, my dude? Appreciate you having me on here.
What's going on, man? So before we start, I do want to tap into a little bit of an origin. Tell me about you, man. Where'd you grow up? Where you from? Where'd you go to school? Things of that nature.
So I'm born and raised Knox, Tennessee, my dude. Been here my whole life,
okay.
Which don't want to be here much longer.
Okay.
But I went to school at Holston Middle School. Then I went to Austin East, and I graduated from Gibbs High School. So I done had a mix of a lot of different schools, black, white, So I mean that's a whole experience in and of itself. But yeah, born and raised in Knoxville. That's where all my people are, all my family. Everything I know is here.
Okay.
So born and raised in Knox, man.
Did you what was your goal growing up? Like, I'm sure like by the time you was in high school you kinda had a idea of what you wanted to do.
It's funny you say that, dude, because growing up, my family noticed just certain different stuff about me. They would always say, like, I wouldn't say like the black sheep, because black sheep is usually like a bad outcome, right? But just somebody who was a little different, right? The way I thought about stuff when I was younger was just different than most people. Like, I was always thinking about the future, even now in this moment. It's always been hard for me to live in the moment. Like, I'm always thinking about the future. So growing up, dude, that's what kind of made me who I am. And even leading into high school, I was always thinking like, okay, what's next after this? Because like what's important in high school is not what's important when we get older, right? In high school, it's all about sports maybe, and just cool people walking around, whatever.
You get a Pythagorean theorem.
The hell?
I have yet to use that as a fucking adult.
The Pythagorean theorem.
A waste
I've
of
heard
fucking time. It's an algebra. Y equals mx plus b.
Yeah. I remember that. Ninth grade. Yeah, algebra. Yeah. That's crazy.
Have you used it since you graduated?
No, sir.
So that's what I'm saying.
And what's funny is about that. Remember how they used to say, you ain't gonna always have a calculator whenever you in life, and it's like, bro. I mean,
got your phone and shit.
Yeah, I got my phone. They just show they ass, but. No, man, I do agree with that. A lot of stuff we was taught, we don't use. But, yeah, I was always just thinking, what's next, man? How can I figure out how to get into business? How can I set myself up for them years after high school? even those years after high school where people get out and start having fun, I was thinking even beyond that. I was like, where do I want to be at 25, not 20, 21?
Right.
And a lot of people don't figure it out till later. I was just somebody who figured it out a little sooner. I don't know why, but that's, you know, a little bit about me and how I was growing up and what kind of led me to who I am today, honestly, bro.
Was it an upbringing? Was it like maybe like parental advisement?
No, it wasn't. I didn't have many examples at all of like business people or people who did anything different besides, you know, play sports in high school, get out of high school, maybe try to play some college ball, but after that you end up back in your same neighborhood just working. Those are most of the examples I had. I don't know where my desire to try to stand out and do more came from. I think it came from my love for movies and just entertainment, bro.
Okay.
Like, I didn't have a lot of stuff I related to in the real world, so when I watched entertainment and I saw the stuff that they would do, I'd be like, I want to do that when I grow up.
I feel like that's something me and you got in common then, because I think movies, TV, music, all that shit was like my escape.
Yeah.
All that shit was like, I don't know, I didn't feel like everybody else.
To this day, it's really still my escape.
I felt like people on TV, you know, like I felt like them.
I relate to them more.
Right. So like, yeah, I definitely get what you're saying with that. Were you into sports and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, bro. I mean, it was one of them things to where, you know, when you surrounded by that, you want to, you know, do that and maybe even try to prove yourself in that. But somewhere along the line, I think it was my junior year of high school when I wised up and I was like, okay, even the best people in high school are not taking this further than maybe 4 years after that. You know, they end up doing what everybody else is doing. So why am I wasting time with this? That's what made me give up on sports early, is because I don't want to say it's like in a bad way, but it's Knoxville, Tennessee. Ain't nobody about to go pro out over. You know, it's tough. It's tough. You got to be realistic. So I was just realistic pretty early, and that helped me a lot.
What sports were you playing?
Basketball, football, and baseball. I grew up playing all three.
The big three?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so
favorite was basketball, though.
That's what I started off little league softball. Transitioned to baseball. I didn't stay in baseball long. I ain't gonna lie, that's one sport I do wish I stayed in a little
baseball.
bit. Yeah, because I was good, but at the same time, I don't know. I went to Austin East. We didn't have a baseball team. We didn't have a men's baseball team till like my junior year, and by that time, hell, I was committed to football. I mean, they might have had one before I got there, but while I was there, they didn't have one.
Yeah. Probably didn't have the support to really do it.
Right.
Yeah.
And then our field was kind of garbage a little bit too, so it was nowhere for us to play for real.
In the black community, baseball is the minority of the big three,
yeah.
though, so that makes sense.
Yeah, and then I loved basketball. I just love and I don't know why I'm like this, but I just love the dynamic of basketball. I love what goes into basketball in order to win. I love that. I love the idea of like you have to score this ball to to give yourself a chance of winning. I love that idea.
Right.
You know, I love the only thing I didn't enjoy about basketball was probably the running. That was like it. Like if
up and down the floor,
if basketball was a half court thing, I would be like the greatest.
The 3-on-3, like the Ice Cube League, 3-on-3, that'd be your thing.
But the whole 5-on-5 full court shit, no.
I feel you, dude. Even look, I still hoop a little bit myself, and even nowadays when I go to the gym, I would definitely prefer a smooth 3-on-3 over a intense 5-on-5.
Yeah,
like so I feel you on that.
Cause I'm not like, bro, like, and it's another thing too. That's another thing about basketball. It's so deflating when it comes to being on the wrong side of like a victory, you know, because like I always think like to the people that give maximum effort defensively,
playing all game,
right, going
all out, and then
you get scored on by a game winner or something like that. Like that's deflating.
Or even worse, dude. Imagine like being in the playoffs and busting ass for 4 games and you get swept.
Right.
Like
exactly.
I know people go. I ain't hating on Bron. I love Bron, but
Yeah.
y'all know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
it's
That's how I feel. That's how I feel, man. And then football, I ain't gonna lie, I was forced, but I ended up liking it.
it's forced.
I was forced to play football.
Tell me about
Do
that.
you know?
Tell me about that because I got a story that is very relatable to being forced to play football.
Before I tell the story, I want to let y'all know, hey, just because you see a kid that's tall and black and big does not mean he needs to play football.
Facts.
It just means he's tall, big, and black. That's it. It does not mean especially if the boy ain't trying to play. I literally went. Do you know? Let me tell you how I got on the football team at Austin East. It's so fucking crazy. I literally went looking for the basketball coach. And then I
Okay.
found him. His name was Marcus Stanton, and Stanton know this a real story. That's how I'm gonna tell his name. I go to him and I said, are you the basketball coach? He was like, yeah. I said, I want to come to like conditioning workouts and, weightlifting and stuff like that so I can, give myself the best chance to be on the basketball team. I want to play for you in the summer league so I know what you're looking for during tryouts. So when tryouts come, I can give myself an advantage.
Okay.
He said, you play basketball? I was like, yeah. I fucked up and said, yeah, I play basketball. I play football too. He said, oh, you play football? I was like, yeah. Do you know as soon as I said that, he disregarded everything I said about basketball and got on the phone with the football coach and said, hey, I got a kid here he said he played football. And I was like, and basketball. Tell him I said basketball. I didn't even know who he was on the phone with. I thought he was on the phone with like an assistant coach for the basketball
And
team.
basketball too. I said basketball too.
He said, he's like, he said he played football. I said, I play basketball too. He was like, and he said, yeah. And like he ain't repeating nothing about basketball.
Yeah.
So he on the phone, he was like, I'll send you a picture of him. He said, I seen another kid here too. I'm gonna send you a picture of him. You look like you got two people that could be a problem for you this year. So he got off the phone. He was like, go over there and stand by the wall. He took a picture of me, sent it to the head coach. I was like, so you're not the head coach? He's like, no, I am the head coach. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, so why you sending me a picture? You sent it to your assistant coach? He said, I sent it to Jeff. I said, who is Jeff? He said, the head football coach. I was like, bro, I just told you that I'm trying to play basketball. Why are you trying to put me in football? He was like, go play football first, and then when football over, you can come play basketball. And that's so cool. So I did it that way.
Football season, is before basketball season. Okay.
So I did it that way, but I wasn't trying to, man. For them first 2 years, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't start taking football serious till like late season of my junior year.
So that's your definition of being forced.
Yeah.
So my definition of being forced is your daddy saying, hey, you playing football this year, and I'm like, well, I don't want to play football, and if I don't play, I'm getting my ass whooped.
That's abuse. And I ain't saying
like, bro, I was at practice. Like, if I wanted to leave, like, he would come to practice and watch to make sure. I was like, bro, I do not want to play this shit. And that's a dangerous sport to be making somebody play.
I used to get hounded too. Like another coach, one of the assistant coaches of the football team, he used to come and grab me from playing basketball at the Y. Like he would, I had no intention on going to practice, football practice, because I didn't want to go. This is during the summer. He would literally pull up to the YMCA and see me playing basketball and be like, "Let's go."
Yeah, that's crazy.
And be like, "Your auntie told me to come get you. Let's go." Like,
that's pretty.
I'm
crazy.
like, dang, that's wild. My auntie ratted me out, told him where I was at and shit. I didn't even mean to make this about me. Let's get back to you, man. So, how many siblings you got?
2, I guess I would say, by both parents, but I do have an older brother that's just by my daddy, and I do have an older sister. But the siblings that people know of, like Zion and Kendrick, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So those are the ones y'all all share the same parent.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, all grew up together.
Yeah. And that's obvious too, because y'all look like y'all look identical.
I heard people say that about me and Kendrick. People say Zion look like his own thing.
Zion looks like y'all too, but I mean, I can see why they say that. But he looks like
okay.
He looks like y'all too, man. I didn't grow up with Kendrick, but me and Kendrick definitely hung out a lot. I was a part of his I mean, I was a part of the era where he was like killing in Salvador. You know, that was
Oh yeah.
that
Crazy
was
time.
that was our
Crazy
prime.
times.
You know, he was. We used to celebrate each other's victories, man. Like he would be killing basketball, and I would be killing football, but you would never know it because I was a lineman. You know, linemen don't.
Cause I don't remember you too much at Salvador, man.
No, I was at Austin East.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, I wouldn't kill. I would kill, but you wouldn't know it because I'm on the line. You feel me? Like I'm not. They don't glorify offensive linemen.
How does a lineman know? So, like a high school lineman that wants to go to college and let's say succeed, like what does a high school lineman have to do to stand out? Because I see what you're saying. It's just kind of it's a simple. I'm not gonna say it's simple, but it's kind of straightforward. So, what do a lineman have to be even doing in high school to be for college coaches to be like, I want that lineman?
I would say that ideally you would want the highlights. You would want
A lot of sacks.
for defense, yeah. But on offense, you would want film of you putting people in the dirt. You would want film of you, pushing people far to the
So
sidelines.
it's more about how aggressive you are.
Yeah.
Okay,
but
I see.
That's how. I'm saying that's how I would say. But I think a lot of college recruiters, they look at how often you allow your quarterback to get hit.
Yeah.
So
Okay, that makes sense.
So if I think they look at it and they be like, man, every time I've seen this guy play, I never see his man beat him. So as long as you never get beat, and that's hard, you got some athletic defensive linemen out there. You got some fast defensive ends, especially as a tackle. That's a hard fucking job, man. A tackle on the blind side of a quarterback, that is definitely difficult. But just having to, because you got to worry about the C gap, and with the C gap, it could be a defensive lineman that come through there, or it could be a damn linebacker that come through there. And we all know linebackers on paper and on film are more athletic than an offensive lineman. But you gotta be disciplined enough to keep him from touching your quarterback. It don't matter if your quarterback gets sacked as long as it ain't on your watch. You feel me? So I feel like
And that lineman is running towards you
Yeah.
as soon as it snaps.
Yeah.
So they running towards you.
Yeah. And you in a 2-point stance. So most of the time 2-point stance. So that makes it more difficult. So I would say if every lineman has the mindset to not let their man beat them, that's a good offensive line.
I see.
And I think that's what college coaches look at. As long as he don't get beat off the ball, we can win with him. He don't let his man beat him. He don't let his man get the quarterback.
It makes sense.
So he can beat him. What's going on, y'all? It's Deonte Bailey. I just want to let you guys know that this episode is sponsored by Coach Cree's Just Juice. She sells vegan juice downtown Knoxville at West 333 Depot Avenue. No sugars added. It's all fruits and vegetables. This right here is actually called the Watermelon Pink Deluxe. It contains watermelon, beets, pineapple, lime, apple. It's just real healthy, man. And I enjoy it. This is actually my favorite drink they got. Hit her up or go down there at Marble City in downtown Knoxville. That's West 333 Depot Avenue. Coach Cree's Just Juice. Go get you one. Now let's tap into something that you introduced me to that I want to pick your brain on a little bit because we're talking about sports. You recently you hit me up about sports betting.
Yes, sir.
And we did the whole little sign up, $10 to get the 200 points and stuff like that.
Yeah, promo.
Yeah. The very first thing we betted on, I win. Well, that wasn't much. I bet 10, I won 20.
Oh, yeah.
So
I forgot about that one.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's something addicting about it. What's so addicting about it? Cause when I hit that 10 and got that 20, nigga, I'm thinking I'm fucking about to hit this next 200 points I put up. Nigga,
Yeah, it's
and get that 1,500 off of them. But shit, it didn't work that way. But what do you think is so addictive about the sports betting?
Well, for me, man, I don't really look at it as like. So some people do have just gambling addictions in general. I would say I have a compounding addiction because I treat it the same way as I treat day trading.
Yeah.
Like I'm not one of these dudes trying to go from $20 to a couple thousand. Like, it's not very realistic. If I want to make a couple thousand, I might have to bet a couple thousand,
Right.
which is the way the game go. So I focus more on flips, right? If I can flip 1,000 to 2,000, then 2,000 to 4,000, and so on and so forth. That's the way people should approach it versus trying to hit these crazy parlays, which is hard to tell people that. But as far as it being, addicting, I like it because it allows me to, make money from my phone. That's really what I'm all about nowadays, man, is trying to make income from my cell phone. So if I can find, simple, easy ways to do that, and once I get something, it's like I get it. Like once I get it, I can find little crafty ways to make things work out in my favor. But it's got its ups and downs. Some days you're expecting some good to happen that don't. Some days you're not even caring, and then you have maybe the best one in your life. So it's got some good and bad. But if anybody's gonna do that, I would say definitely treat it like a business, man. Don't just try to get in it and think you about to put in $20 and then next week have 4 bands. Like, you can get there, but if you want 4 bands by next week, you probably need to start out with $1,000.
Give the people a play-by-play on how they should bet. So, like, take a random game and, break it down on how they should bet it.
So I'm in a Discord. I'm in a
win.
Discord. Like, I'm in a group with somebody I met, right? So I just trail their plays. But what I do is I break it down by how much I'm wanting to bet. So if I have $500 and they send out, a couple different bets, I'm breaking it down. I'm breaking down that 500 in different amounts. Because the reality is, even if you do take some L's, let's say 5 bets are sent, you lose 2 out of 3, that's still a profitable night. You won 3 out of 5, then you repeat that same thing tomorrow, you might only win 2 out of 3, so you might have to take a step back. Next day you might win 4 out of 5. So in terms of just taking steps, man, I would say the first step is to just have a little bit of capital. Capital is important. Like, anytime you want to do something where it's actually going to make a difference, like, it's cool to win, $20 every now and then. That can help some people.
Yeah.
But if you really want to make a difference in your life, the first step would be to save $1,000. Like, $1,000 that you could have to where, like, if I lose this, it don't matter. I can still pay my bills. Like, save yourself an expendable.
Just some liquid.
Yeah, an expendable $1,000, and that should be enough to, at least get somebody started. I ain't gonna say bet the whole 1,000, but
Right. How much is there a limit? Like, do you feel like what's the number you draw the line at? Like, I ain't going that high when it comes to placing a bet.
It's growing for me, bro. I started out placing $1,000 bets. Now I can place $2,000-$3,000 bets. So hopefully it gets to the point where I'm placing, $10,000 bets.
So right now, 10,000 is too high, though.
I'm not gonna say it's yeah. If I just, like, when I say 10,000 is too high, it's one of those things to where if 10,000 just poofed out of my checking account, I would still be okay, but I would definitely be like, damn. You feel me? Like, so it's like 10 G's ain't nothing to sneeze at. I don't care who you are.
Right.
So it's 10K is a little much to be betting unless you have $500K in the bank.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a lot to be betting on one game. That's how the big dogs do it, though. That's big time sports betting right there.
So let me ask you something. With you being a sports bettor and you treat it like a business, I want to give you a couple situations, and I want you to tell me whether you take over or under. Okay?
Okay. But remember, I just trail. But I do know a good amount about it to where I can probably get you.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
Hit me.
Let's say it's a game 7. NBA finals. I'll say finals.
We going to the biggest stakes in the world. Okay.
Yeah. Oklahoma City Thunder versus Cleveland Cavaliers. Because that's what I'm rooting for in the East, now that LeBron is out the West.
Okay.
And it's game 7, so pay attention to who I say and what I say.
Dang, how did the Cavs even get OKC to game 7? But okay.
So game 7, yeah, that's gonna play a part in your parlay. James Harden, 33.7. You taking the over or the under?
Under. James Harden? Come on now.
Why under? Is it because of the game 7 or is it because of who he's playing in game 7?
It's because James Harden has a notorious reputation of choking in the biggest games of his life. Like,
But
it's
this
one
is-
of those things
this
where,
will
like, it's
be-
known that he does this.
On paper, this will be his first game 7 though. If so, we don't know how he performs in the game 7.
James Harden has played in the game 7 before?
I mean, in the finals. What's wrong?
Oh.
I'm sorry. Game 7 of the finals.
But still, in those, I would say if he couldn't deliver when he was in Game 7 in the semifinals or Western Conference Finals, what makes me think he's going to deliver in Game 7? I mean, but here's the thing, though. If the Cavs done got OKC to Game 7, he must have been hooping.
I was going to say, he been averaging 33.7 for the...
I'm still going under. I'm still going under. I'm still going under. James Harden done screwed me over too many times. I'm still going under.
Okay. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander,
How many points?
game 7 against the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Uh-huh.
Over or under 41.6. Because he been averaging 40 for the series, too.
Averaging 40 is crazy.
Yeah. But he also been averaging 6 turnovers.
I'm gonna go under.
You
I'm gonna go under because he could still have a tremendous game, but 40-point game 7. That's Michael Jordan, LeBron James territory of like greatness. I don't know if he.
I think he
doing
could.
shit like
I think
that.
he could reach that, and that's a stretch. But I think, and I'm
Well,
not
he could
even
have a 40-point game.
And
Yeah.
I'm not even an SJ fan. As a matter of fact, I kind of dislike them now that they done put the Lakers out because, I definitely root for LeBron. But I feel like if it's anybody in the league right now that can reach like multiple championships and multiple finals MVPs without losing, it's probably SGA.
because they got the best team.
Right.
They
And
got the best setup.
exactly. And that's always going to be my fucking response when people be like Jordan over LeBron. I'm be like, come on now. He had the better team. But
Yeah, true.
and they had the better team against everybody that was playing.
And LeBron usually faced better teams
Right.
every time he was in the finals,
Right.
except for maybe one time.
I think
Even against OKC when he was.
he was still the underdog.
He was. Ain't he been the underdog in every single final series?
The only time he wasn't the underdog was the year they played Golden State the first time, and that's because
No.
He had Kyrie, but Kyrie got hurt.
I think they still was an underdog. I think the only time he wasn't an underdog was in the bubble when the Lakers
Bubble?
played.
The Miami Heat.
Yeah, I think that was the only time he was favorite. Because that first year
he
against
was-
Golden
he
State,
was
he was the
favorite.
underdog.
He was the underdog the first year.
He was an underdog every time he played Golden State. He was an underdog.
I didn't know he was the underdog. I thought people was betting that he would win, but
No,
and
because
Kyrie
remember the
went
Warriors. That was the first year the Warriors took off. They won,
Yeah.
I think, 65 games that year. Curry
Yeah.
won MVP. Like that was when the Warriors first came on the scene.
I thought I was thinking they was on LeBron's side with that one because of that play. That was a good playoff run he had. I think he swept everybody except the first round, because I think the first round is when Kevin Love got hurt against the Celtics. They swept the Celtics. They went to game like 5 or 6 against Chicago. That's when he hit that game winner on D Rose now.
In 2016, they swept the first 2 rounds. I
Yeah.
remember that. They
Yeah.
swept the first 2 rounds.
They swept the
And-
Hawks and the Raptors. No, the Hawks and the Pistons.
Yeah, and then somebody got them once, and then
The
Golden
Raptors.
State should have beat them in that 2016 series.
You think so?
Yes. if Draymond Green didn't get suspended, that was over. I like Bron though. I think LeBron's the GOAT, but being realistic, the best defender on Golden State goes down, and that's when LeBron and Kyrie start scoring 41 points. And they lost Bogut too. They lost their starting center and Draymond Green. So it's like we lose our 2 best defenders. Then y'all start hooping. It's like if we would have been there, we probably would have kept doing what we was doing to y'all in the first place.
I don't know why we just see that totally different. I feel like the dynasty. I feel like LeBron should have had all of them, if you ask me, because in 2015 when Kyrie went down, he won 2 games without Kyrie. So imagine what they could have done had he had
the
Kyrie
Warriors
and Kevin Love.
The Warriors weren't as polished as they was in 2015 as they was in 2016.
I agree with that.
The 2016 Warriors the 2015 Warriors is a good team. The 2016 Warriors was like all-time great team.
Yeah, I get that. And then, but I also disagree that if Draymond Green, doesn't get suspended, I mean, he had 2 more games to make up for the 1 game he missed.
Momentum is a motherfucker though.
It is.
And they lost Bogut that game too. They lost their starting center.
But you can't say that Bron wouldn't have dropped 41 on Draymond when he turned around and did it again when Draymond came back.
In Cleveland though, when you down 3-1 against a 73-9 team and they fully healthy, going in there is, and even Amon Shumpert said this on interviews. He said, pulling up to Game 5, our energy was a lot better when we knew their best defender was not going to be playing. Like he was like, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Like, a all-time great team losing their best defender was definitely a plus.
I feel like it was just destined though, because I'll take great offense over great defense any day. And I know that sounds crazy because people say defense won championships, but at the end of the day,
no, you right.
If you don't score, you don't win. That's just the.
You're absolutely right on that. I'll take offense, good offense over good D too. But the Warriors was,
and you got the 2 greatest shooters ever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, the Warriors was a better offense.
Yeah.
When they had Draymond though, Draymond is the point forward.
He was the pick setter and shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean.
That was a good series though. That was a good.
I didn't mean to make this. I didn't mean to make this about a whole Bron debate. But you say the way you bet, it isn't necessarily over or under. So you bet more so like point differential or what?
Really just whatever my dude's saying. Sometimes it's player to score first basket. Sometimes it is over unders.
Okay.
Sometimes it is, a player, one of those role players getting under maybe, 14 points. It's just very particular type picks. But baseball is, when it comes to baseball, betting those overs on those games, those are real profitable too, because the numbers are pretty low in my opinion. Most of the lines are at like 7 or 8.5, and that's total points. Most teams usually be scoring over, one team is going to usually score at least 4 runs, and the other one's going to score at least 4. So it's real easy to win on overs on MLB because the lines are usually at 7 or 8.
Yeah.
And most games usually go over 7 or 8 points in the MLB, I feel like, in my experience.
That makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Do you eat ass?
No, I do not. I does not. I couldn't do it, man. No, I ain't gonna say that.
Okay, fine. Finally, somebody being honest about
I would have to. Okay, yeah, let's be real. Like if I'm with my, if I'm with my girl and it's, we done been together, yeah. But like how these niggas out here be eating ass, like meeting these bitches first night, nah, hell nah. It would have to be my girl, 100%.
Only your girl? It gotta be your girl. Can't she just be clean? It can't be like a random girl that's just like fresh out the shower.
I ain't gonna say I won't eat nothing else, but I ain't eating no ass.
I get it, yeah. But I'm just saying, like C-Note said, you've been close.
That's random. Times, right? That's me saying, basically, if I'm saying I do that, somebody could come up to me and say, "Do you eat random ass?" And I would have to say, "Yeah." If you know what I'm saying. Like technically, if you eating a girl ass on the first night, you eat random ass. And I don't want that label. But
okay, I can see that.
We gotta be locked in a little more, than just. And by locked in, I mean like you my girlfriend.
Yeah, but you admit ain't nothing wrong with it.
Nah, shit, motherfuckers do all kind of crazy shit nowadays. It's 2026, bro. It's 2026.
And you've done it before, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But I only had 2 girlfriends, so it's only 2 motherfuckers who, that shit. But
you've only had 2 girlfriends.
Yeah, bro.
Like, like relationships.
Yeah, I'm real strict on that.
But you've dated multiple people before.
What is dating?
Like not in a committed relationship, but y'all, messed around a few times.
I mean, fucked a few times, yeah. But I don't know if that's messing around.
Yeah, that's messing around.
In terms of like feelings I've had to where I'm like, I can see myself like marrying this person, 2 people. 2 people. Yeah.
Okay. Are you currently in a relationship?
No.
With somebody? Okay. When your last relationship, what went wrong? If you want to speak on it, if you feel comfortable speaking on it.
Yeah, it's not nothing crazy. How do I put this? when I met her, she was a different person, and sometimes it's hard to forget who somebody. I'll say this, bro. Your past matters. Your past matters. I'm gonna say that. Your past matters. A lot of motherfuckers like to try to, especially females, they like to dance around that. But it's like, once you get to, it depends on what type of niggas you trying to fuck with. If you just fucking with, just anybody.
So was it a situation where y'all were together and then some skeletons came out the closet, or?
Not, I wouldn't say that. It was the way we started out as friends. We started out as close friends. We started out as like for real, like best friends. Then we ended up in a relationship. But here's the thing that comes with being just friends with a female: you get to see how they really are.
Yeah.
Like how they really are when they sit with their female friends. Like when you really get to a level to where like a female know you ain't interested in her, you literally just cool. Like they'll show you their true self, and that had a lot to do with how things ended up.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers can change though, but you can't. It's hard to change when somebody knows what you maybe was.
So when you because I was about to say, so when you do say the past and past tense, you're referring to past
when we was friends,
right? The days where you still knew her, but okay.
Yeah, like motherfuckers just gotta tighten up out here. It depends on who you want to fuck with though. If you trying to fuck certain type of niggas have certain type of standards.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was in a relationship with a girl one time, and then a lot of stuff just came out about some things she did in the past, and I was like, hey, this ain't gonna work. It's like,
they don't be realizing that, dude. Like they be thinking that shit can be forgotten. It's like, bro, we living in 2026. You post a picture with your dude on Instagram. It's not like back in the day where you can just hide what you been or you with. Everybody knows who you with nowadays, so everybody's history is getting thrown around.
My biggest fear is posting my girl on Instagram, and then a bunch of random niggas comment, "Ben, fuck that."
Can't do it. They don't be, bruh. And what's crazy is what's worse about it is girls don't realize you setting your future husband up for failure when you out here doing shit like that. Like you setting him up for failure. You can't. You literally setting this man up for failure. You making him a clown.
I can't. I promise you, I can't do it. I can't do it. C-Note. I'm telling you, man. Like, nigga, I'm gonna lose my damn mind, bro.
Quick, fast, in a hurry. Yeah.
I feel you though, bro. Because sometimes it's better not to know.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
But
a wise man once said, "Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to," and I understand that.
But see, I don't like that either, because then that means I'm living a lie. Like when
man, we all living lies when it comes to shit like that, bro.
I don't know,
You
man.
ain't gonna tell your girl you was running the train on them bitches, man. You ain't gonna say you was getting your dick sucked after school by the bitch.
But here's the thing with that.
Because it was easy to get to.
But here's the thing with that.
You're not gonna say you was fingering them bitches in the bleachers. You're not gonna tell her that shit, man.
That's true. But here's the thing with that. Even if she do find it out, promiscuity is different for dudes than it is for women.
True.
It's just different, Like if a dude is doing all that, normally that means he doing something right. Because that means a bunch of females is on him, they want him.
He's valuable. That's how I see it.
Yeah, like, but it's different when it's a girl, because like you.
I always make this analogy: a key that can open any lock.
Any lock is a
valuable.
worthless key. Wait.
But a key that can open any lock is valuable.
Yeah.
A lock that could be opened by any key is a terrible fucking lock.
Yeah.
That lock does not work.
And then they like to say, well, human beings aren't locks, but it's still the concept
right.
of letting somebody conquer you.
Right.
Y'all don't understand. Y'all, a motherfucker is going in you.
Right.
It's different. It's different. Right. It's different.
I used to, before I got that analogy, I used to say, okay, put it to you like this. Would you rather get jumped or would you rather beat somebody up? Which one would you rather do? And that's how I used to say it. And they used to be
That's
like, bro,
real.
that's not the same thing. I'm like, it is though. You gotta think about it.
That's just how men think.
Yeah, cause like I don't know, man. I couldn't do that, man. Just a bunch of people just coming to me telling me what they done did to my. Another thing I got a fear of is talking shit to a nigga that I don't know done fucked my girl. Like I done got into it with this nigga,
That's tough.
or if he in her DMs or some shit, and I go at him or some shit like that, and he be like, "Nigga, ask your girl what we done did," and I be like, "What, nigga?"
Oh God.
Nigga.
Oh God.
Nigga,
That's
and then he fuck around and send me a video or some shit. Oh,
see, and
fuck no, bro.
It's that too. The times we living in, dude. The times we living in, bro. It's not like how it was in the early 2000s, 90s. Nowadays, dude, every girl, even my ex, I don't care. Even the 2 girls I've dated, probably even some of your exes, maybe even some of the girls that we like now. Most girls have a video of them in another nigga phone.
Yeah,
Like it's just what it is.
Yeah.
Somewhere out there's a video of you getting fucked.
yeah.
Probably. It just is
Or
what
topping,
it is.
or topping somebody down or something.
It just is what it is.
And-
You're living in them times where you got the phones, you can do that.
I'm glad I'm the old nigga. I don't know if I can-
Bro, you lucky. It's terrible out here being this age, dealing with this.
But the point about
bad.
but I feel like the bad part about the old generation is now, like Nick Cannon said it best. I'd rather be the side nigga and know everything than be the husband and be lost in the dark. Like
That's true, but back then, less women was doing stuff in the dark because it was harder. You had to go out, talk to people, meet people. Now these bitches get so much validation.
They got
social media.
They
just sitting
better.
at home.
Women are better cheaters because they got better people to cheat with. Like,
Yeah.
and when I say that to say, men. A lot of us, we cool with being a side nigga because we ain't trying to be the one that got to deal with you on a full-time basis anyway. We just want to pull up, fuck, or some shit like that.
Agreed.
So we cool with being a side nigga. So a woman can have a bunch of side niggas because they not about to go to this nigga and be like, hey, I'm coming to you as a man, bro. Your girl fucking on me. No, you ain't never gonna hear no nigga say that.
Facts.
But every woman want to be the main bitch. Every woman want, and I don't mean to call them bitches. I swear I don't. But every woman want to be the main one. They want to be the one that be like, oh well. Your nigga fucking on me. Your nigga fucking on me. I'm fucking on your nigga. This, that, and the third. Like, why? Like, bro, I miss old hoes. And I don't mean to say I miss them as if I once knew them because I never did. But I don't mean to say I miss them as if I once knew them. But I'm related to some old hoes, and I know the type of shit they was doing, and you know that.
Yeah. I see exactly what you're saying.
I just don't.
Even growing up in high school, it's like, you know, you hear stuff. You hear what some motherfuckers doing, and when you see them grow up and like they post they picture with their husband, it be like, oh my God, Nick, boy, you just don't know.
I want to apologize to all my sponsors too. I did not mean to say the B word. I did not mean to call them that. That was or the H word. I did not mean that. Please don't pull your endorsements. Okay, so let's get into this whole day trading thing. Can you explain that to me? Because I don't know exactly what that is.
So day trading is pretty much just getting into the analyzing the market as it's currently happening. You know, going, let's say, up or down. Let's say I'm in a trade on gold. I'm noticing the market is going up certain points, down at certain points. It's literally just getting into it buying in at a certain time that you feel like it's about to go up. You buy, or selling at a time you feel like it's about to go down, and you can predict what's about to happen by studying the chart how it's previously, you know, been. It's not a 100% accuracy thing because obviously it's live market, so things can happen either way. Mm-hmm. But I'm in a group called One House, and they send out trades daily, multiple times a day, and they do live calls. So quite literally, bro, I just stay close to my phone, stay on the lookout for some of their trades. As soon as they send it so simple. They'll just say buy this or sell this. They don't complicate it. As soon as you see that message, you got to pull up your phone, hit buy or sell, and literally just let the trades happen. That's how I make most of my money. Most of my money is made from my phone just by pressing buttons.
So were you big on like crypto?
No, I was not. I missed that boom. I missed that big boom.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I was very focused on real estate back then when that was going on.
Okay. Yeah, I was going so you don't have a regular like 9 to 5. You just unless it's real estate count, right?
Not even real estate, bro. I mean,
Okay.
I don't have to like I don't have to work in real estate if I don't want to. Like there's days I can stay home for a month straight if I want to. So to answer your question, no, I don't.
And still just be okay financially.
Mm-hmm. That's because the the commission checks are larger, and I'm making a lot of money from my phone. So I mean, that's what I was telling you at the beginning. I care more about my time.
Yeah,
I have time to do whatever I want now.
So on a yearly basis, you pull in. Can you give me a digit figure? Like, is it 5 figures, 6 figures a year? Like,
yeah. Oh yeah. 6 figures for sure.
6
Yeah.
figures. Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And that all comes from not even having to go nowhere, clocking in, this, that, and the third.
Not one single penny is given to me by some like clock in or direct deposit. Not one penny.
And do you generate money like daily or weekly, monthly?
So the strategy I take is I pay.
And I'm talking about coming from all your incomes.
Oh yeah, daily. But I don't pay myself daily. Okay. I usually pay myself on Fridays. Okay. You know, based on what I'm making in my accounts, whether it's betting or trading, I'll just take out some on Friday, pay myself, then leave in what I want to and just trade with that next week, pay myself next Friday, and just rinse and repeat. As long as you got a cushion, like say for example you have 10,000 in your trading account, 10,000 on your betting account, you can place $2,000 bets, $1,000 bets, and just pay yourself for what you win off that. But you always keep that cushion of like 8,000 or more because it always gives you the ability to make more. You never let your account get below. Oh, I'm sorry. You never let your account get below like a certain amount.
Yeah.
And you just pay yourself whatever you make over that amount every week. Yeah, that'll keep the 9 to 5 away. Now, that shit don't really be that hard as people think. Like people think you gotta know some stuff, or it be pissing me off when people be saying I'm smart or oh, you hung around the white people or you white. It's like, no, bro, this shit's common sense. If you pay attention and literally just stop trying to, a lot of people just trying to fit in though. You know, a lot of people just want to do what everybody else doing. But if you just take a second to pay attention, it's really not that hard to make good money out here from really doing nothing. It's really not that hard. You just got to know a little bit of information.
This episode of The Bailey Show is sponsored by Knoxville Commerce. It's a professional basketball team right here in our own backyard in East Knoxville, Tennessee. Make sure you guys look them up on any of the social media platforms for tickets to games, merchandise, or anything of that nature. And I want to thank Knoxville Commerce for sponsoring this podcast. Lord, I see what you do for others. I just ask that you help me do the same, that's all. Generate some income without having to clock in. Do you know I have to go clock in when I leave here?
Bro, you can do that. I can, bro. Devin, and I'm gonna give you a shout out on here, Devin. Bro, Devin started day trading. That's my guy. He started day trading like a couple of days ago, my dude. He hopped on a trade, and this wasn't even a trade that they had told him. I told him about this trade. He worked that day. He worked 8 hours at his job that day. He made $140 because I think he makes like $20 an hour, so it's like $140. He got home that day, his first day trading. I had him pull up his chart. I made him $150 in 5 minutes. So in 5 minutes, I made him what he made 8 hours, working that day, and he was amazed. And ever since, he trying to do as much as he can so he can quit that job. Because once you see it, it's no going back. It's one of them things where once people see what you could be doing on these phones, you never go back to a job.
How much money do you got to put in first?
You start out with as little as $20, bro. Some people in our group start out with $40 and they have it to $4,000 by the end of the month.
How much did he start with when he got that $150 in one day?
Devin put $200 on his account. I had him trade what I think like $70. So he took a $70 trade and profited $150.
So he made $210 off of it and got the $150.
Got back $210. Yeah, in total got back to because you buy in with a certain amount and then you profit. Yeah, he profited $150.
So it is a chance you can put 70 in and get nothing.
Right? Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. That's why it's about being with somebody who know what they're doing and following the people who know what they're doing. Because yeah, you can, bro. One of my dudes in our group, he's lost $1.2 million in one day. Now, granted, he has $8 million. He has $8 million in his trading account. But yeah, he literally told me the story. He lost $1.2 million in one day. Only reason it wasn't more is because his wife. He said his wife finally came in the room and she was like, "Babe, just close the computer." That's the only reason he didn't lose more. But he was about to lose more because he was taking some crazy trade.
Did he lose 1.2 million at one time, or it built up throughout the day?
One day. Like it was in one trade.
So like it was at like at one point it was 100,000. The next point it was like 200,000.
Yeah, like he's sitting on the computer. He has 8 million in the account. He's taking trades. He goes maybe $300,000 negative. So he tried to make that back, but instead of making that back, he goes 600K negative. So instead of making that, try to make that back, but instead he ended up being $1 million negative. Then he tried to make that. Then now finally he had 1.2 negative, and his wife finally just said, "Bro, just close the computer."
He was on his laptop.
Yeah,
nigga. At the moment I go down negative 300, I'm throwing the whole fucking system away.
You gotta think though. He got this. Somebody who got like 9 million in his trading
account. That nigga said that ain't enough debt for me. Nigga, I'm trying to run this shit up to the mill. Nigga, that's
he
crazy.
Did say it took him about 7 months to.
That nigga crazy as fuck.
He did say it took him about 7 months to start doing it again.
Bro, I can have $1 billion to my name. If I lose a fucking 100,000, nigga, I could lose 10. I'm done.
You only saying that because if you had a bit, no, bro, like
that shit hurt, nigga. It's no way.
I mean, it doing it sound crazy and it sound bad, but like a lot of people get to a certain point of money to where like you lose respect for it.
Yeah,
like, losing $10,000 in a day is like. I mean, it is what it is, and that's a crazy place to get to.
Yeah.
It's a place that obviously people want to get to, but you got to be careful with that. Because speaking from experience, you can lose a lot of respect for money when you start making money that easy and fast. You lose a lot of respect for it because it's like, shit, I don't give a fuck if I lost 10K doing something stupid. It's coming right back in. But still, you lost 10K doing something stupid. It's like even if you getting it back, it's still you lost 10K doing something stupid. People don't be realizing that when they make so much.
Do you ever allow the money to let you get your ass ate?
Say that again. I heard the to get your ass ate part, but what was the money part? You said what about money?
I try to throw you off with it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well,
do you ever allow the money to get your ass ate? It was. I didn't want to just come out and say, "Yeah, get your ass ate." I wanted him to think he was about to answer another legitimate question.
Yeah, I heard it. I was like, what?
I completed my mission. I threw him off.
Yeah, bro, that was This man throwing some crazy. Whoa, why is it with that's funny. That's the best way to throw a motherfucker off. Yeah. Talking about some ass. Ain't nothing better you can say to throw a motherfucker off, but something like that.
All right,
that's
so
crazy.
Answer the question.
Like
he up here skipping around the shit. Answer the question.
Do I ever?
Have you ever got your ass ate?
Oh no. Oh no.
It's okay to say yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I'm not gonna judge you.
I don't think it, honestly, bro. I don't think that shit's gay. Like if a nigga's doing that with his girl, like I don't think it's gay. It's just not for me. You feel me?
It's not okay. So in the sense of it's not technically gay.
Yeah.
But it literally is. Like that's gay. Yeah,
that's probably why it's not for me. Yeah.
A lot of people say it depends on how you do it.
Talking about what the leg, little ass up or ass down shit. How they be saying like the pose,
like
the
laying your back. Yeah, but if you got your ass in the air for your lady to fucking do that, that's gay. Like it's no way around that.
You talking about like laying on your back with your that's kind of crazy.
I think that's gay too.
That's kind of crazy. Yeah.
I think that's gay too. That's why I say I don't think it is. That's why I don't think it should be done.
I don't even know if I want to say this on here. I mean, we can. I mean, I'm gonna say it. The only way I think that shit is not. Okay, let me say this. It's the least gay. This is the least gay. This is the least gay way.
This is the least gayest way
that you can do it as a dude. I think, and I ain't never done this, but just from like how I'm thinking of it,
this is the earliest of gay.
Because what the reason I'm saying this is because I was talking to this girl one time and she was like talking some freaky shit and she said she was gonna do this to me. This never happened, but she said she was gonna do this to me. This bitch said. Actually, she sent me a picture, nigga. She sent me a picture. She said, "This is what I'm gonna do to you." It was a nigga standing up the girl on her knee.
He had two girls in it. It was the one behind him and in front of him, right?
No. It was just one girl.
Okay,
it was just one girl. He was standing up. It was one girl behind him. She was eating his ass, but at the same time she was like
jerking him,
jerking his dick. That's the least gay way I've seen that. But even that, I was kind of like, you know,
I ain't doing that, man. I say that Sukihana, she done fucked the game up, man. She got a whole song where she talk about eating a nigga's ass, and like, and she got it to where like,
Sukihana, who is that?
She go by Suki with the good coochie. That's what she call herself.
Rapper.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
what's crazy is, you know, any female like that, any nigga who she's fucking with is like some like rough looking, probably thugged out ass nigga.
Well, one of the niggas that she fucked with was Ray J. But,
okay,
you would expect
kind of clean cut dude.
But you would expect some shit like that from Ray J. So, you know.
Yeah, I see.
What I think I'm trying to say is, Suki had this song and she was saying it, and when she was performing it, she would get to that part where she'd be like, I'm eating a nigga ass, eating a nigga. Like, she's saying it all on stage, and now all the girls are like saying it.
I ain't even heard this song. That's crazy.
Like, damn, bro, she got a fan base of women that's out here thinking that shit is okay now. And to make it matters worse, one of those women is my girlfriend. And
I think it's okay?
Think that that's just cool. Like,
to eat a nigga's ass.
Right. And ever since that song came out, I have not gone a day without her asking if she can do that. And I'm like,
what? Damn.
And I'm like, no. I will tell you this, though. Every day it's getting harder and harder to tell her no.
Every day. She calling my name.
Every day that's
gotta be something crazy to live with, knowing that any moment you could go in there and be like, that's gotta be tough.
But I've been a man about the shit, man. I'm like, nah, nigga, fuck, that shit's gay. Like, you gotta go on with that, bro.
Boy said, shit, any moment I could be tingling.
It's getting harder, bro.
You gotta resist. Yeah, you gotta resist.
Like,
got to.
Fighting for my life over here, man.
Yeah.
But last thing we're gonna get into, man, because his time is money, literally.
Nah, it's been fun.
I'm trying to get on that type of timing. Your real estate. Talk about that. Talk about like.
Would have been good to ask me this, some years ago. I still do it, but you know, it's I'm not as heavy in that no more. I can't even like sit here and act like I do that heavy no more.
Well, give us the game. Give us how somebody go about. I tell you what. I have aspirations on opening up a comedy club here in Knoxville. A building that I'm looking at right now is where the Walgreens and Dollar Tree used to be, right there on Chestnut and Magnolia.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Yeah.
Yeah. But the property value is $1.2 million. I know you don't need all the money up front to get the building.
Sure. And
you can go to like loan places and people that do that type of things to give you the money for properties with percentage attached to it and this, that, and the third. So you being a person that understands the way I think and the way I process it and stuff like that, explain to me how, in real estate terms, how can I go about that? Because I want to make this happen, but you're looking at somebody that ain't got nothing to really put down yet. I just got the idea.
Really, man? And you know, I'm not a mortgage lender, so when people would ask me this question in the business, when it comes to money questions, you know, they always teach you this as a real estate agent. You're not a mortgage lender. You know about houses and stuff like that. But I will say this, from the sound of what I'm hearing, it might be in your best interest to raise some capital through some investors. You might have to network with some investors to see if you can raise some capital to be able to pull the trigger on that, because you know, I don't know what your credit situation is like or your credit history, but
terrible,
you know, which is most of us.
Right.
But it's like, you know, to be able to do that, yeah, sometimes it usually requires either some good credit of your own or good credit of somebody else's. So I would get in touch with some investors, man, try to raise some capital. If they believe in your business, if you can if you have, you know, figures and things that can evidence you being able to turn a certain amount of profit, which means you get paid them back, you know, some type of on a payment plan. if you have a way to prove that you can generate income, a lot of times you can find investors that'll take a chance on you and throw you some cash to get started. But it's all about, being able to prove you can get that money back. Like you somebody who can make a crowd show up, and sell tickets, and it's all about proving that for them to be able to invest in that, because they're gonna want their money back, But so that's the route I would take if I was you, dog. Or hell, just work hard as fuck on your credit, and then you'll be able to do it yourself.
Man, I'm gonna tell you how bad my credit is. My credit's so bad, man. I went to this car lot to try to get this car.
Mm-hmm.
And the moment he pulled my credit report up, he said you got some bad credit, man. And I said, that's cool, man. I'm gonna probably just have to go get a cosigner. He said, you probably gonna need a couple of them.
God damn, I ain't never heard that.
I was like, damn, I can't just use one coast. I know somebody that got like an 800 credit score.
Yeah, he didn't.
Like I can't.
He said, "Nah, you're gonna need 2 people with
man.
800. We need 1,600."
He said that ain't gonna cut it, man.
That's crazy. I ain't never heard it like that. That's crazy.
Your credit is shot. Now I ain't gonna lie, I've increased it a little since then, but I'm still in the fucking 400s.
Yeah, I mean it's a process.
If I'm being honest, I think my credit score like a 480, something like that, 481, some shit like that.
Best way to raise it is a credit card. That's the absolute best way to raise it.
And that's another thing. My credit's so goddamn low, I don't get approved for no credit cards. I'm like, damn, like I can't even get approved for a damn.
I think it's certain loopholes though you can take to get around that. Like even if it's
like I've been using Chime, and Chime been raising it a little bit.
Yeah, that's a start. But I can get you in contact with some financial advisors, bro, that can like point you in the right direction of some credit cards you may be able to get approved up. Because credit cards is the absolute best way to build credit. Like fastest, easiest.
I'm trying to have a black card. My dream is to have the best credit card in the world. That Amex black card, I would love to have that.
You would say that's your dream?
When it comes to financial security, yeah.
Like that moment will be one of those
that moment when I'm able to get, because that's invite only. They don't even just give it to everybody.
Yeah,
that can afford it. You got to be invited to get that shit.
So
if I open up a letter of my invitation and I accept it, and the moment I open that fucking black,
that's when you know you made it.
Card, that's when I'll finally be able to breathe of financial freedom. Now, at the same time, it still ain't technically financial freedom, because you can spend as much as you want on this unlimited card, but at the end of the year, you're going to have to pay all that shit you spent back.
Exactly.
So, but to know that I'm considered to do that kind of shit, I'll know. Yeah. I'll be like, I got it like that now.
My version of that would probably be when I get to build my dream house one day.
I want to do that too.
That's that moment I'll probably be like, okay, you actually done did some shit worth being proud about. Until then, I'm not satisfied with anything I done did, because, I mean, that shit can go just like that, bro. Like, literally. I
got big dreams on building a house. I want my own. I'm still determining on whether or not I want a sit-in restaurant chain or a fast food restaurant chain. But what I do know is it's going to be soul food, whether it's fast food and it might be fast food, because it's a lot of sit-down soul food restaurants all over the country. You don't really see no fast food soul food restaurant.
Right.
And I'm thinking about, breaking into that space. I'm going to get you out of here on this, because I know you're a big entertainment guy. You like sports and movies and stuff like that. One thing we have in common, we like Michael Jackson. We're fans of Michael.
You see my shirt?
Yeah. Fans of Michael. You saw the movie, of course, right? Yeah. You went opening night or that weekend?
Opening night, yeah. Stuff like that. I don't give myself a chance to see no spoilers when it
like
comes
that.
Stuff like that.
Now, when I say opening night, did you go that Thursday?
Oh yeah.
So you was at the first show?
Yeah, I be in there, bro. Any big movies like that, I'm always there Thursday night. Especially, Michael Jackson. We talking about somebody who, bro, I've been a Michael Jackson fan since I was like 5 years old. Like the type of Michael Jackson fan where like people got tired of you talking about him so much. Like obsessed at 5 years old. That's been a part of my life growing up. So yeah, I was in there.
You went to IMAX or standard?
IMAX.
Oh, yeah, I had to go see the IMAX, man. How great was that final bad performance in IMAX?
It was good, man. The movie overall, I would say I was a little disappointed in though.
Okay.
just because like I know, well, I ain't gonna say I know Michael Jackson, but like I know Michael Jackson. I know the real history behind stuff that actually happened, and I've seen all the newspapers and looked at all the YouTube videos, all the old CBS report. Like I be go foaming through that shit.
What about it disappointed you though?
You said what?
What about the story of the movie disappointed you? Was it the fact that they was leaving some stuff out?
Yeah. They left a lot of like a lot of people who saw that movie probably think things happened that really didn't happen. Like, bro, you remember that fucking scene where Joe and Don King was in that damn it looked like a Disney movie. Literally, they smoking cigars in front of a motherfucking fireplace, looking like two villains.
Yeah.
Like that is not how that happened, bro. Don King, like the story of the Victory Tour, how they had Michael and his brothers at the end, like happy and united and shit. You know, before they did that last concert, bro. Michael was not talking to his during that Victory Tour in real life. They wasn't talking. The brothers, they hated each other. They was just performing, but they didn't go deep into the real stuff.
I didn't like how they kind of just jumped straight to the Motown 25 performance without like no build up. Like I wanted to see Berry Gordy ask him to perform, and I wanted to see him hesitate, and I wanted to see him only agree to do it if he can do his Billie Jean solo and stuff like that. So
the timelines was messed up too, because at the very end, that's when he was like, he got on MTV he was the first black artist to be on MTV, but that didn't happen after all them records was broke for Thriller. That happened before the records was broke for Thriller, but the movie portrayed it as he was already king of the world. Then he got his videos on MTV. It's like, no, he got his videos on MTV. Then he became the king of the world.
And I was going to say a small detail that ain't really that important was they introduced his monkey like 8 years before he actually got it in real life.
CGI monkey.
It was a CGI monkey too. Yeah.
That CGI ass monkey. Yeah,
that was definitely a problem I had with the movie. But like I said, I did a movie review. Me and my girl, we sat here and did a movie review.
That's dope.
Yeah, hopefully we get it released before this episode comes out, so everything will make sense. Yeah, I liked it. But what I was going
for an average fan though, they would love that movie.
What I was going to say was I had my last guest do this, but yours going to be different.
Let's hear it.
It's
I'm not talking to you, sir.
When it's time for you to pass on and go be with the Lord, God is giving you the option to take 5 Michael Jackson songs with you. And these are the only 5 songs you can have of him for the rest of existence of eternity in heaven and stuff like that. Now, also, too, you don't have to think this deep, but to keep in mind that if you take these 5 songs with you, they'll no longer be here on earth either.
The videos, too. It's all gone.
Just the song, So, 5 Michael Jackson songs. I had him do 5 songs, period. I'm at least giving you a person to pick.
That I have to.
5
the last 5 songs I can listen to would probably be my favorite Michael Jackson song of all time, without a doubt, is "Smooth Criminal." Okay. And actually, when you look at some of his interviews and stuff, I think that was his favorite work, especially the video. He put more. They said he put more focus and effort and money into that project than he did anything by that point. Mm-hmm. So that's my favorite work of his in general. The video, the song, the costume, the choreography. Smooth Criminal is just cold. Then I would probably say, now this song doesn't have a video, but Working Day and Night is one of my. Yeah, that's a banger. Man in the Mirror. A Stranger in Moscow's up there too.
Damn, we only got one more.
Damn. And I mean, okay, so I'm gonna leave out just them big hits. Obviously, I know Billie Jean and Beat It, all that shit's goated. But if it's just something that I like to listen to and vibe with, let's say. It's funny I say that, then I'm gonna end up saying Beat It.
Damn.
Yeah, honestly, that's my shit. I like
that's a cold 5. I think mine would be "You Rock My World."
Yeah.
Remember the Time. The Way You Make Me Feel.
Cold.
Hold My Hand.
Now that one is That one don't have a video though. I've only heard that one a couple times.
It's a video. Well, it's a video, but it ain't like a Michael video. It's like a highlight video of his career with Akon singing in the background.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Not like.
Akon's in it. He's in the video. It shows him in the video talking. I meant singing and shit.
Okay.
What I say? You rock my world. Remember the time. The way you make me feel. Hold my hand. And I ain't gonna lie. It's between Jam and Blood is on the dance floor.
Jam is all. Jam.
I'm gonna take. I might take Jam though.
That video, bro. Oh yeah.
I might take
that's
yeah.
Yeah. That's a tough one to pass up on, man.
I take Jam.
But it's Michael Jackson. Like, bro, that's like trying to pick your favorite Wayne songs. It's like, dude, it's too many to count. It's crazy you think somebody like I be thinking, bro, it's crazy somebody like that motherfucker even existed.
What's the top 5 asses you ate?
It ain't 5 in total. What's the it's a top 1 maybe. It's only 2 motherfuckers is there. So
I'm just joking.
Yeah.
You got anything you want to plug before we wrap it up?
You said anything want to do what?
Anything you want to plug? Anything you want to put the people on to? Anything, you know?
Man, I don't know what type of audience you got, but I feel like it's probably a lot of people like us around our age, man.
Yeah.
Y'all need to tap into some different ways to make money, dude. Start thinking about day trading, sports betting. It'll change your life. Like I said, I just started my homeboy on it a couple of days ago, and he's calling me every single day, mad at me that I didn't get him started on it sooner. Like, it's one of them things to where your first day doing it, you're going to be like, with this, dude, I can quit my job and still have millions of dollars. So tap in, man. We can us black folk gotta start getting into that 6-figure thing too. We can't just let everybody, all the other motherfuckers make all the money. There's plenty of money out here for everybody.
Yeah. Plenty of
legal money.
Right.
That's what you gotta tell, certain people. Legal money. But that's it, man.
Where can the people follow you at?
Shit, Instagram, Facebook. I just made a new Snapchat not too long ago, but yeah, really Instagram, Facebook, W_Holland 2 on Instagram, and just Will Holland on Facebook.
All right, man. Well, it's your first time to the spot. Don't let it be your last, man.
For sure, man. Appreciate you having me.
We definitely want to, continue to learn more about the ventures that you're in, and I'm gonna try to tap into some of them too.
Next time we come on here, maybe you will have some testimonies from some of the shit that you done did.
Yeah, for sure. That's that'll be a wrap on our episode today.
Call that a trade.
The message for this episode is money is valuable, but make sure you value your time. All right. Thank you guys for watching another episode of The Bailey Show. We'll see you next time. I want to thank you guys for watching this episode of The Bailey Show, and I want to invite you guys to come on and be a guest on the show. If you guys want to be a guest on the show, just hit me in the inbox at Deonte Bailey on Facebook, Deonte B Funny on Instagram, Deonte B Funny on TikTok, Deonte B Funny 2 on Snapchat. Just hit me up. Let me know what it is you want to do when you come on the podcast, and, I'll see if I can fit you in, man. I want to put on all local talent, all local entrepreneurs, even if you ain't even, somebody that has a business or somebody that has a talent. If you just have a story that you want to tell and that you want people to listen to, just let me know. I'll bring you on to be a guest on the show. Also, if you want to sponsor this podcast, you can also hit me up as well. I welcome all sponsors. I welcome all guests. And I hope to see you soon.